Hi there, boys and girls. I hope you're all doing well today. Mrs. Copenhaver back with our next second grade lesson from Compass Mark. So, we've been talking about a bunch of different things together, and most recently, those things have dealt with setting goals for ourselves and staying motivated so that we can reach our goals and be successful. And we've also been talking about feelings. We've been talking about feeling positive and how that keeps us motivated, thinking positive things and keeps us moving forward, and how when we feel good, we get along better with each other, don't we? Okay. We've talked about how important it is to be able to name those feelings so that we can share with others what's going on for us. How are we feeling at any given time? Well, today, our next lesson together here is continuing to talk about feelings, but most specifically, it's talking about how do we handle those difficult feelings that we have. Now, do you remember what difficult feelings are? Yeah, the difficult feelings were ones like feeling sad or frustrated, maybe worried or scared, or maybe angry. So those are what we call difficult feelings because they're uncomfortable. They don't make us feel good, and we don't like to feel that way. So today I want to talk about some of the things that we can do to help us handle those difficult feelings when they happen. I'm going to start off by reading a simple story to you guys, and it's focusing on when I feel angry. Okay. So this story is talking about the difficult feeling of anger and what does that look like? How does it feel? And what can we do to handle it? So when I feel angry, when somebody makes fun of me, I feel angry. So being made fun of is one thing that can cause us to feel angry. I feel angry when I have to stop a game at the best part and clean up my room. Or when we finally can go swimming, it rains. Go. Do any of you get upset or angry when that happens? When mom or dad make you stop doing something fun to go do some work? Or you have plans with your family to do something outside and then it rains? It can be kind of frustrating, huh? Well, it makes me mad when I try my hardest, but I can't make my drawing look right. I just crumple it up and throw it away. Or if the teacher says I was talking and I wasn't, I get angry. It isn't fair. Yeah. So those are some other things that might lead to us feeling angry, huh? When something's not turning out the way that we like, or when we get in trouble for something, but we're like, we weren't doing that. Anger is a strong, hot feeling. Would you agree? Do we feel cold and shivery when we get angry? Or do our faces get red and we feel really hot? Yeah, anger is a hot feeling, isn't it? When I feel angry, I want to say something mean or yell or hit. But feeling like I want to is not the same as doing it. Feeling can't hurt anyone or get me into trouble, but doing can. Does that make sense, guys? Feeling like I want to do something, meaning maybe I'm thinking about it and I feel like I want to do it, is not the same as walking up to someone and actually hitting them or actually grabbing something from them or throwing something at them. All right. If we actually do those things, we could get in lots of trouble, couldn't we? When I want to say something mean or yell or hit, there are other things I can do. I can go away from the person I'm angry with. I can take deep breaths and blow the air out hard to send the anger out of me. There we go. So far, now we've just learned two things that you can do. If you're feeling angry or upset, you can go someplace else away from the person that you're upset with, and you can take nice deep breaths and blow that anger out. I can make my anger cooler by running, riding my bike, or doing something I really like to do. After a while, I feel better and I can have a good time again. By doing that exercise, we're using up all of that angry energy and getting rid of it so that you can feel better again. Because anger makes us all tense. It makes our muscles feel tight. And when we get out there and we exercise, our muscles begin to relax and we get rid of all that angry, tight energy and we feel better. Some things that make me angry can't be changed, like when our team loses, or my favorite thing gets spoiled. So sometimes the things that we get angry or upset about, we can't change, huh? We can't change the score to a game if the game is over and we lost, or if something gets ruined, like it looks like there was a favorite jacket or sweater there and it shrunk in the wash. So we can't change that either. But sometimes when I feel angry, it means something does need to be different. Maybe it's me. Maybe I need to rest or cry. Maybe I need time by myself. Maybe someone else needs to be different. Maybe someone needs to be nicer to me or stop being unfair. So here we go. Sometimes when we get angry or upset, it could be because we're tired and we're feeling grouchy and irritable. Raise your hand if that's happened to you. I think we probably all could raise our hands, huh? So sometimes we can be grouchy and irritable, and that we might need some time by ourselves, or we might need to take a little nap, just get some rest. And sometimes the other person needs to change. Maybe they're not sharing like we're supposed to with each other. Or maybe they're saying some things, maybe they think they're teasing us, but they're really hurting our feelings. So it's important to let them know that, huh? I might need help figuring it all out. Then I can change what I'm doing, or I can tell someone else what I need. I can listen to the other person tell too. Talking and listening usually make things better. So when we're feeling upset, it's really important that we share with someone how we're feeling and maybe what's making us feel that way. But it's also important that we listen to what they have to say too. When I feel angry, I don't have to stay angry. I can cool down so I don't hurt someone or get into trouble. I can go away. I can take deep breaths and blow them out. I can run, ride my bike, or play with my toys. I can rest or cry. I can figure out what made me angry or ask someone to help me. I can talk and I can listen. So that's all of the things that we were talking about through the story. When I feel angry, I know what to do. Go. Do you know what to do now when you feel angry? Well, yeah, we talked about all of those different things in the story, didn't we? Calming ourselves down is the first step. So what I have here with me today is a poster. One of our posters that we're used to seeing here. And I wrote down 3 of those things that we can do with our difficult feelings to help us feel better. Now, the first thing at the top there is stay calm. Just like in our story, where our main character, our rabbit, was feeling very angry and upset, the very first thing that was said is give yourself some space and calm down. When we're calm, it's easier to think about what's going on and to be able to speak and put into words how we're feeling. So being nice and calm can help us to communicate with each other, can help us to talk to each other and say what's going on. Now, as you can see in our picture here, our friend who's trying to stay calm is doing some of those deep breaths. And sometimes we can also count. Sometimes counting to 5 or counting to 10 can give us a little bit of time to calm down. So it's like, you don't even have to count out loud, but it can be like kind of inside your head going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As simple as that. Just inside your head, counting down, and it can help you to focus on the counting and relaxing your body as you count so that you feel calmer and more relaxed. Now, with taking a deep breath, as we said in the story, it's like you're blowing out all of that anger. So when you take a deep breath, do you go, no, you don't want to breathe really fast like that, do you? What you do is you set up nice and straight and you go. See that? I breathed in nice and deep through my nose, took a nice deep breath in, and then I blew all that air out through my mouth. And as I did that, I just let my body kind of relax with that breath going out. Do you think you can do that with me? Let's practice it together here real quick. Say, how does that feel? Once you let all of that air out, did your body feel more relaxed? Do you know, sometimes too, it can help to think about when you blow that air out, think about blowing out candles on a birthday cake. You're going to take in that deep breath, you're going to blow that air out, and you want to make sure you get every last candle out on that cake, right? So just remember, take the deep breath in and blow the candles out. And it relaxes our bodies. So stay calm. That's our first thing that we're doing to deal with those difficult feelings, calming ourselves down. Now, number 2 right here says explain what you are feeling. You want to be able to explain to someone how you're feeling. How is our friend here feeling? Oh, look at her face. What does it say up here in her little thought bubble? It says, I feel angry. Well, if we are feeling angry, it's important to be able to share that, right? Sure it is. All right, so we want to be able to say, I'm feeling very angry right now. And you could explain why you're feeling angry when the person asks. But we want to be able to put our feelings into words. Here is how I am feeling right now. Now, our third and final thing here, it says, tell what you need. Tell what you need. So what is it that you need that's going to help you feel better. In our example here, our friend is sharing. He says, please ask before you borrow my markers. So maybe he was feeling frustrated or angry because a friend took his markers without asking. So now he's sharing what he needs. He needs his friend to ask before they borrow his belongings. In this case, it's his markers. Does that make sense? Yeah. We're letting the person know, this is what I need you to do so that I don't feel this way again. Another example would be, I feel angry when people call me names. I wish you wouldn't do that. Maybe I could say, it bugs me when. Have any of you done a bug and a wish? That's a great way to explain how you're feeling and then tell what you need. When you give a bug and a wish, you're letting somebody know something that bugs you. That means it just upsets you. It could make you sad. It could make you angry. It could make you frustrated. It gives you one of those difficult feelings. So it bugs me when people take my things without asking. Please ask before you borrow my markers. That statement allows you to explain how you're feeling and then tell what you need the other person to do. Okay. Do you guys think that you could use these 3 simple steps to help you with your difficult feelings? I bet you could. We all have difficult feelings from time to time. So it's important to know what to do with them and how to handle them when they happen. So practicing these 3 simple things can help you too. So here's what I want you to do. Between now and our next lesson, pay attention to when you have one of these difficult feelings happen. Because between now and the next time we see each other, you just might have a difficult feeling. So if that happens, I want you to stop and think. Think about our 3 steps. If you're feeling upset, what's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to work on staying calm, right? So you're going to take in a deep breath and blow out those candles. Relax your body. Keep yourself calm. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to explain to someone how you're feeling. Now, if somebody did something that upset you, maybe you're not ready to talk to them yet, but maybe you could find someone that you trust and that you know will give you some time and will listen to how you're feeling. And you can talk to them and share with them how you're feeling. And then the third thing you're going to do, number 3, is you're going to tell what you need. So, what is going to help you feel better? All right, so practice those steps as you experience those difficult feelings. And I think you'll be surprised that you'll have those feelings for a lot less shorter time because you're going to feel like, wow, I can handle this. All right. Well, I've had a lot of fun bringing this lesson to you today, guys. I hope that you've learned something new. And I look forward to bringing you our next lesson. But in the meantime, you have a great rest of your day and go out there and practice dealing with those difficult feelings when they happen. Take care now.